this is a shaded area problem, which means you've got to find the area of the shape, the big shape, and subtract out the area of the hole. This hexagon is the hole. So the big shape, the shaded area, is a rhombus, right? The area of a rhombus is 1/2 d1 times d2. d1 is 24, d2 is 16. So 1/2 times 24 times 16, I think is 192, right? So that's the area of the big rhombus. Now I'm going to subtract out the area of the hexagon. So they told me that from here to the top to the bottom is 16. So that means from here to here is also 16, right? So from here to the edge and from here to the edge is how much? 8. Okay? And then I draw in my triangle. Now I go, once I have a side, I just do the exact same thing every time. Find the central angle, draw a right triangle, use trig to find the other one or two sides, solve it. All right, so I know this is a 6-sided figure, so each angle is 360 divided by 6, because it's 360 all the way around, divided by 6. So, right. So each angle then, this angle, that angle, they're all 60. Okay? Ben, you with me? All right. Then I draw in my apothem. I have to make this into a right triangle to be able to use trig, or to use a 30, 60, 90 triangle or anything. I got to have a right triangle. That's why I draw in the altitude, which is also the apothem of the whole shape. All right? So half of 60 is 30, because since these are isosceles triangles, this is the altitude, the median, the perpendicular bisector, the angle bisector, it's everything, right? So I know this is 30. What's across from the right angle? 2x, x squared to 3, or x? 2x. So if 8 is 2x, what's x? 4. So this side is 4, and this side is 4 square root of 3. So I have the side length and the apothem. Okay, my formula for the area of any regular polygon is 1/2 apothem times perimeter. The apothem we just said is 4 square root of 3. And the perimeter, if this from this middle to the side is 4, how much is the whole thing? 8. And there are 6 of them, so what's the perimeter? 48. 6 times 8. Okay, multiply 1/2 times 4 square root of 3 times 48, and I get 166.26 or something like that. 32. All right, so I have the whole shape, I have the hole. So but by subtracting the 2, I get the remainder, the part that's shaded in this picture, which comes out to be like 25.68, something like that. And that's it. Okay, questions? Okay, when you have a figure in a coordinate plane, you don't have measurements, you only have ordered pairs, right? The vertices, like this is -4, 1, right? You only get those vertices. So to find the area and the perimeter, it's a little trickier. There's 2 ways we can do it. The first way is to use the distance formula. Okay? Because I can find the area by finding how long this side is and how long this side is and multiplying it. I can find the perimeter by finding this side and multiplying by 2, and finding the length of this side and multiplying by 2 and adding them, right? So if I'm going to use the distance formula, I'm going to find the length of this side, multiply it by the length of this side. So do you guys remember the distance formula? It's on your green sheet. What is it? squared plus minus y1 squared. Okay? So take a minute and find the length of this side and the length of that side. I'm sorry? Question? Okay. So it's -4 minus 2 is 36. 36, and then 1 minus 4 is 3, so 36 plus 3, or plus 9 is 45. Square root of 45 is 9 times 5, which is 3 square root of 5. Everybody okay with that? -4 minus 2 is -6. -6 squared is 36. Is 36. -6 squared is 36.
Oh, okay. Square.
Okay. Yep. Same thing. Okay, so I get 20 here. Are we okay with that? Then that becomes 2 square root of 5. Then you're allowed to multiply stuff that's outside the radical sign and stuff that's inside the radical sign. So I multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, and radical 5 times radical 5, which is 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Yes.
Does it matter?
The perimeter, same thing, right? The same lengths are the same, right? These two are both going to be 45, and these two are both going to be square root of 20, right? I mean, they're the same. So this is going to be 2, if we put 45 and 20 in here, this is 2 times 3 square root of 5 plus, and this is 2 times 2 square root of 5, which gives me 6 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 5. Okay, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So my final answer for the perimeter is 10 square root of 5. Okay? Now my second way, I know I'm rushing, my second way, and I think you'll like this better sometimes, is using the triangle method. Okay? And what you do, sometimes this is easier, especially if it's a rectangle, but if it's a triangle or something and you're having trouble finding it, you can use a rectangle. So you draw a rectangle around the shape, exactly on the corners. Okay? And we're going to kind of do shaded area backwards. Okay? We're going to find the area of the big shape and then take out these parts so that this is left. Okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So the area of the whole rectangle is 56. Everybody see that? Yes? Because it's we drew this rectangle around the shape. We drew to here. We drew to here, down, across, and up. Okay? And we just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So that means the whole square, a rectangle's area is 56. Okay? Then I'm going to subtract out these triangles, and that's going to leave me with the rectangle. Okay? And since these are all right triangles, and they're vertical and horizontal, because that's the way I drew my triangle, or the square, then it's going to be really easy. Like this is 1, 2, 3 wide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. 1/2 of 18 is 9. So the area of this triangle is 9. And actually, because it's a square, won't that be 9 too? Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 down and 2 across. So that's 8 divided by 2 is 4, and this one's 4. So I have 56 minus 18 and 8, which is minus 26. So that gives me an area of 30, which is what we wanted our area to be, right? Okay? So that's for area. For perimeter, you still got to do the decimal formula. Okay, Kyle, go.
Okay, my way. Can I just use the board?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what I've been doing. I thought you said when you're doing triangles that was what you're doing, but I guess not. What I do is I take it and I look at it like this. You've got your triangles, as you said, when you make your box. So what you can do is just count 1, 2, 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Do Pythagorean theorem, so 6 squared plus 3 squared, and you'll have this.
Oh, okay. Find perimeter. So
Yeah.
do you see that?
No, but you can also use it to find area, because if you find this length,
Yeah.
you find this length,
Yeah.
then you can just multiply them together. You still get the radical.
Right.
It's the same thing, but much easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so he drew the same triangles in, but he found the length by using Pythagorean theorem. So this height, this width, gives us this length, right? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Yeah. What? No, no, no. It has to be straight lines. I mean, you have to be able to make triangles. Otherwise, you can't use